Our group at Stanford does a series of national polls. We've been doing these around the coronavirus and COVID epidemic. So we have a panel of about 1,000 people, and that we ask them a series of questions. A lot of them are medical history questions, but then we ask them about what they're doing to prevent coronavirus infections. And then we ask them other questions like who they're going to vote for and their political ideology and so forth. So the last one that we completed around the 1st of September, just a couple weeks ago, we asked them questions about vaccines, and that we gave them hypothetical scenarios to look at. So we told them, well, suppose that a vaccine was in some groups 50% effective, others 70% effective, and some 90% effective. And then the scenarios also varied the likelihood of side effects. So we said chances of getting a minor side effect like a sore arm and a fever are 50%, 70%, or 90%. And then we also asked about very serious side effects like temporary paralysis. And we said that was 1 in 100,000, 1 in a million, or 1 in 300 million. We varied all that, and the results were pretty much like you would expect. People say they're going to be more likely to take the vaccine if it works better, and they're less likely to take it if it has serious side effects. But what we were not prepared for was that information about the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine accounted for much less of people's decision than their political preference. And so, for example, that people who are Trump voters were, first of all, much less likely to say that they're going to take the vaccine. And that was almost a dominant factor. Or a question, people were asked, do you strongly approve, disapprove, or strongly disapprove of the way the president has handled the pandemic? That strongly disapproving tells you a lot about whether or not people wear masks, whether or not they would take the vaccine, and so forth. And the part of it that surprised us is that information overwhelms the information about how effective the hypothetical vaccine would be. So it really is, but it is quite stunning. I've never really encountered anything quite like that. And it seems like people's political preference sort of seals them off to information about vaccine safety and efficacy. So that's something we have to deal with.